Hey, it's Tyrone Jackson, the Wealthy Investor, coming at you, of course, with another hot educational and investing video so that you can make money in the stock market. Okay, first of all, if you like this channel here on YouTube, make sure you click the subscribe button. And every time I have a video on another hot stock tip or trend, you'll be the first to know. Make sure your alerts are on. All right, I don't want to waste any time. I just want to get into two sectors in the stock market that are growing. The media is covering it very little, and you know how much I like to cover the stocks that have tremendous growth potentials that the broader media leaves off. Why? Because the broader media is all about television ratings and selling ad dollars, and I'm about helping you succeed in the stock market. So let's get to this right away. Now, one of the stocks I have been recommending for the longest time is a company called Domino's Pizza. Now, this is really interesting because let me help you understand the story so you know when I recommend certain stocks to you, the basis under which I recommend them. Domino's Pizza, when I first started recommending a stock, is right here at the $100 cross. We're looking at a 5-year chart. 5 years ago, you could have bought this stock down at around $32 a share. This is just in the last 5 years. I am trying to make you richer as much as I can. The stock has hit a high up to $218. It's backed off as of lately to $204. Now, let's just go through this again. You could have bought the stock 5 years ago at $34, and it's now worth $204. And people say to me all the time, Tyrone, how is it you know how to pick winning stocks? Well, there's a methodology I actually use. It is not by accident. Why has this stock gone higher? The answer is really simple. It has to do with apps. People are now using downloadable apps to order pizzas from large chains like Domino's, and they have your credit card on file, and I talk about this all the time. It's another form of residual income, and how something like pizza delivery meets technology and it pays off big. This company is earning billions and billions and billions of dollars. Now, most of you are not going to go out and buy your shares at 204. What you want to know is how to catch a trend in a stock long before it hits this price here, okay? So follow me, because that's what this particular lesson's all about. One of the sectors that's absolutely hot right now is online gaming. Now, older people don't realize how many billions and billions of dollars there is in the online gaming sector. But fortunately, I'm still young and handsome, and I'm still in the game as it relates to this trend. Why? Because I like buying stocks that are in a trend and are making billions and billions of dollars. So what kind of stocks are we talking about? Well, one of my favorite stocks right now that I want to show you here is a company called Take-Two Interactive, TTWO, right? If I click here on Yahoo Finance, we can actually pull up the 5-year chart and look at the explosive growth here on this company. Right? Okay, now as many of you know, as it relates to the gaming sector, here's a stock, by the way, that's at $73 a share. 5 years ago, it was at $10 a share. Right? There must be something to the wealthy investor approach that actually works. But here's what I want you to know. The gaming sector is no longer just a console that you sit at home. There's an online component where you can play against other people in the world. What this means to a stock like Take-Two Interactive, it means that they are generating their revenue each time you play a game, or you enter a contest, or you go to a live event, or you play against someone else in another country. So although you may be familiar with people who play these games online, some of these games, I'm here to tell you, have 20 million players, which means what? You want to learn what goes on in this sector of the market, and as someone who is buying stocks, you want to be in on this game. The other big player is a company called Electronic Arts, ticker symbol EA, currently trading at around $108. 5 years ago, you could have been in Electronic Arts for $12.95. Notice that the stock is in a strong upward trend. Had you held it for 5 years, you'd own your shares today at $108. This is not about greed. This is about techniques and trends that actually work. And that's what I like to teach you how to do. How do you trade in the stock market using something like covered calls and volatility trades, but also how do you invest for the long term on the stocks that are rising because they're part of a larger revenue trend. Now, most of you know at this point that I really like to trade stocks that are members of the S&P 500 or the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Why? They are lower risk. But some of these gaming stocks, which are also in the S&P 500, are really important. It just so happens that I think that there's another few companies you should probably own if you're really interested in making money in the gaming sector, and there are other trends that I think that you should know about, right? And that's what I help you do at WI Trade School. So if you've been following my videos, follow me on YouTube, listening to my podcast that's heard all over the world, you probably want to join WI Trade School right now because it is 80 to 90% video. So when I'm explaining to you things like top line revenue growth, dividends, how to build a position in the stock, don't just run out and put a lot of money in the stock. You want the stock to rise so it tells you when to buy more. You also want to earn certain shares because of something called a stock split. This is all part of your financial education. So again, if you like to understand trends and where to invest money in companies like Domino's Pizza, where apps are helping them to earn billions of dollars, if you're interested in the gaming sector, if you're interested in credit card processing, because I always say there's a correlationship between these gamers and the people who process the credit cards, publicly traded companies. You see, trading and investing in the stock market does not have to be difficult, but you do need a financial education. So head on over to WI Trade School now. Start your membership, watch all of these videos on the stocks that are hot, and learn how you can grow your money in the stock market today. We are in a very, very exciting period where I don't have to tell you technology is changing the world. Your job as a shareholder is to be a part of it all. So that's my hot tips for today. Technology and the gaming sector is something I want you to remember because there's a lot of money to be made there owning the stocks that are going higher in that sector. As always, I want to remind you, your wealth is in your thinking. And as long as you have an online trading account, you can be part of the technological revolution that is making millionaires and billionaires on the stock side just by being a shareholder. All right, that's saying a lot this week. Use these tips, use these stocks, research them. If you have a question, you can be part of my weekly Q&A here at WI Trade School. That's it for now. Stay open, stay positive, and I'll see you on the next video.